Hello Virgo, I hope you're having a wicked day and welcome to your tarot reading. My name is Maslin and today we're going to be looking at the good things coming your way in love and career. Now if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. These are the decks that we're going to be using in today's reading, so if you want more information about that, you can have a look in the comments section. Alright, those of you that want to jump straight to the reading, there's timestamps in the description and in the comments. But let's get started, Virgo. The good things coming for you in your love life. 3 cards, please. For the sign of Virgo, the good things, the blessings, the benefits, the opportunities coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life. What good things are coming for Virgo? Okay, we've got the King of Swords. What else? Two more cards. Good things coming for Virgo in their love life. What good things are coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life? Okay. The Strength card. Major Arcana for Leo, we have Aquarius here. And last card for the good things coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life. And we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Very nice. Okay. Let's have a look now at the Romantic Angel and Romantic Fairy deck for further messages. The good things coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life. So we have love language, physical touch. Too many cards. 2 more cards. The good things coming for the sign of Virgo. And we have love language, gift giving, but in the reverse. And last card. Good things coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life. And unexpected connection. Okay, Virgo, let's dig in. So we've got the King of Swords. So there's an emotional distancing when the King of Swords shows up. The walls have gone up, the heart is frozen over, but he holds the Ace of Swords in his hands. So you're very clear about what it is that you want and how you feel. And you could be making a decision or implementing a plan of action that will use your head over heart. So you will focus more on logic rather than your emotion. And this could be in relation to physical touch, because we see here it says love language, physical touch, a tender touch means so much. So perhaps you are setting up boundaries about what you will and won't accept in relation to physical touch. And you're approaching now your relationships with hard, cold honesty. Because when I asked about why the King of Swords is here, we got the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the 4 of Cups. So there's unhappiness here. You know, the walls have gone up because you don't feel content or happy right now. And this may have something to do with a possible rejection or just feeling stagnant in your love life or in the relationship that you're in. There's a feeling here of indifference, like everything is the same. There's no more excitement anymore. And possibly there is emotional discontent because one did not walk away from a specific person or relationship or this energy. But when I asked how this King of Swords will benefit your life, we got the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Death card, and the Two of Cups. By embracing this King of Swords energy, it will enable you to ease any arguments, rivalry, jealousy, conflict, or drama, especially around possibly the ending of a relationship or the letting go of this drama, this conflict, is going to bring about a new version of your relationship and a new version of how you interact with other people in relationships. But there's a transformation here, because the Death card comes up when we evolve into a different version of ourselves, and we do that by letting go. There has to be a release or a letting go of something, which is this conflict, drama, jealousy, rivalry, arguments, in order to come into that divine mutual connection with another. So by being more deliberate in your actions, you will enable yourself to let go of that drama. Now, if this represents a person, the King of Swords is usually a divorcee, but there is strong Aquarius energy here, but he could be any air sign, and usually he represents an authority, like a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, a judge. And this can be a professional that you are seeking advice from. So for some, this may represent filing for divorce. For others, this is simply a masculine who can appear quite cold, aloof, but they are nonetheless very truthful and deliberate in their actions. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. And maybe physical touch with this person can feel quite mechanical and lacking in passion. But that's where you can come in. Your love language of physical touch can enable you to help this person melt their icy heart. Now we see the Strength card, major arcana for the sign of Leo. Now what the King of Swords and the Strength card have in common is that they are both about self-control and power. And with these two together, this is about using your strength and your power with responsibility rather than force. And the Strength card speaks of developing your confidence and your resilience to overcome any insecurities or any triggers. You're really mastering your passions and your raw emotions here, and any impulses that you have. And this is especially around giving and receiving, because we have here the love language, gift giving. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished moments, but it came up in the reverse. So either you have not been receiving equal give and take from others within your relationship, and therefore you are holding yourself back a little bit, and you're holding back your emotions and trying to calm yourself around this, or you will simply hold back how much you give into those relationships that are not giving you equal give and take. Because with this love language of gift giving, it came next to the physical touch. So perhaps this is in around how much you give in relation to touch and physical intimacy. If you are not getting that tender touch that you are also giving to others, looks like you're going to be holding yourself back, especially in relationships that lack or reciprocity. But then we see going forward the Five of Cups in the reverse. Now this is great energy, because really the Five of Cups in the upright is a card of grief. It's a card of regret. You know, he cries over the three cups that have been spilt over. And really this is just representing a disappointment, possibly a betrayal from someone close to you that you trusted. This could be a family member, a friend, an acquaintance, or somebody that you love. Possibly involving third-party situation. But look behind behind him, he has those Two of Cups, and there's that Two of Cups following the Death card, right? So there are partnerships within your love life where people truly love you, and there is equal give and take. You're just not seeing them yet. However, in the reverse, you are beginning to see that now. You're letting go of the pain, the disappointment from the past, and it's going to allow now an unexpected connection to blossom, where it says opposites attract. And clarifying this card of the unexpected connection, we've got 10 of Swords in the reverse, the Emperor, and then the Page of Wands. I mean, look at these two, couldn't be further opposite than each other. So this Emperor could represent a boss, a father, a husband, a business owner, or even the father of your children, right? But here with the 10 of Swords in the reverse, we see again this talk of betrayal. If there has been a betrayal in the past, you are letting that go. You are recovering from that experience, and either taking responsibility and ownership for your own life here with the Emperor, or if this is a person that you are dealing with, which could also possibly be the same King of Swords energy, there's going to be a sudden reignition of excitement and passion and flirtation, and almost like this person who is usually very guarded, usually very mature, responsible, again another archetype that doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, is going to exhibit more passionate, flirtatious, very youthful behavior. And this is what's going to bring about an unexpected connection. So if that is someone that you already know, I have a feeling it is, because we do have this 10 of Swords in the reverse. So there is experience here with this person. It's not going to be expected. So it looks like there could be a rekindling here of the passion, of the romance, and especially of the flirtation. So you could perhaps travel with this person. This person may have a child. And you could go on a little adventure or have some fun together. So that's what I've got for you, Virgo, for your love life. Let's get one last piece of advice for your love life from the Love Message Oracle cards for the sign of Virgo. Wow, that jumped out. Let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Well, look at that. We have 3 cards of control here. The King of Swords, the Strength, and the Emperor. So let go of those past disappointments. Don't force things, right? This is what the Strength card is all about. Not forcing things from your own will to happen, and rather to just be more gentle in your approach. And this could bring about a better experience around gift giving or give and take and reciprocity in general. So Virgo, let's move in now to your career for the good things coming in your career. And of course, if you are retired, then this could be just talking about any projects that you are involved with at this time. So let's get 3 cards for the sign of Virgo for the good things, the benefits, the blessings that are coming within their career. 3 cards, please, for the sign of Virgo. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. 2 more cards, please. Good things coming for the sign of Virgo. Okay, we've got the Tower in the reverse. The good things coming for the sign of Virgo in their career or work life. And the Hermit. Look, there's your major arcana for the sign of Virgo in the reverse. Okay. All right, let's get some Money Moves Oracle to see if any further messages from the Money Moves Oracle. So the good things coming for the sign of Virgo in their love life. Sweet success. wrong decision. Too many cards. One last card. Wow. And foresight. So this card did want to come up in the reverse. We will keep it like that for now. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We've got the Ten of Wands and sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. So here we see the end of a cycle. When we get to the 10, we are ready to drop this load and start at the ace again. But this is where the conflict comes about, because this was going round and round, and then it eventually landed on the upright. In the upright, you're still holding on to all these responsibilities, all these tasks, all these commitments. And you are bearing these responsibilities by yourself. You are not delegating this workload to anybody else. And this could be back-breaking work. You literally could have a sore back or shoulders at the moment that you're dealing with. And the reason why the sweet success card came up in the reverse is because you cannot experience this success until you drop the burden. That the good news coming is that you can achieve this sweet success, but you have to be willing to drop your responsibilities. You've put a lot of time and effort into your work, into your career, and you're exhausted. You know that you are burnt out now, and there is a need for you to drop this load, complete this cycle of work so you can start afresh with renewed passion, with renewed energy, because right now you have no energy. You need to take some things off of your plate. And if you do that, you will be able to get everything you want. But you have to be willing to drop some of the workload, because by continuing to just take everything on yourself, not only is your health going to suffer, you're going to continue to burn out and you will not have energy. And here we see the Tower in the reverse. Paired with the wrong decision card, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. When the Tower shows up, the Tower needs to crash and burn. And by avoiding something coming down, you are only letting that energy to continue to stagnate within your life, okay? There is something in your life. It could be a structure, it could be a building, it could just be a situation that does not have a solid foundation. It was built upon delusion. It was built upon a false or a fake foundation that was never meant to be permanent. And it needs to come down, or the truth about this situation needs to be exposed so that you can actually build a solid, authentic, real foundation for your career and your work life. But if you make the wrong decision about avoiding letting go, and we see again a need to let go here, right? If you continue to hold on, you will potentially avoid letting this tower that actually needs to fall from coming down. The good things coming your way is that you can avoid a possible disaster, but you need to make the right decision. Do not make the wrong decision and end up with a crisis on your hands here. And then we have the Hermit, your major arcana, paired with the Foresight card. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be far-sighted and alert. So what these two cards have in common is that both the Hermit and Foresight look forward into the future and how you want your future to be based on the actions you've taken in your past. You are now coming out of that period of perhaps isolating yourself, being alone, taking time to go within, and you're rejoining society, rejoining your teams, and really using that knowledge, using the insight that you've gathered through that time apart or being alone in order to know exactly now what you need to do going forward to ensure the wealth that you're looking to secure. So let's get one last piece of advice for the sign of Virgo for their career. Okay. The B, productivity. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. This really speaks about examine your productivity right here. Here you are doing too much, and it also talks about foresight. Get a clear view about what it is you want and what you need to do in order to get there. So that's what I've got for you, Virgo. If you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the description. And if you could like this video, this would really help the channel to grow and the video to reach more viewers, because I am brand new at this time. But until next time, stay wild, and I'll see you in the next reading.